Hey there, I'm your host Eli Perry, and you're watching Listen Up Sacramento. This is the first of probably a few bedroom shoots. Today I'm joined by Jon Shapiro. He's a really cool local piano player, and he plays many other instruments. You used to do studio recording, right?
Oh yeah. I worked with John Morris down at Tanglewood Studios, doing sessions and stuff like that, and then over at Puss Cavern with Joe.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I've been. Yeah,
that's awesome.
it's fun stuff.
Local wrecking crew, just yourself.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, that's what we were going for. Like that. Recently, we cut "Town Without Pity" for Montrose, and that was kind of the local wrecking crew. All these top-notch local musicians. It was fun to get together and actually work on something. You know.
Yeah. You're also working on stuff like movie, like recording stuff, like soundtracks.
Yeah, doing film score and sound design, Foley sound and stuff like that. I've been getting my hands into some of that. It's a whole different avenue. But with my brother being an former NYFA student, New York Film Academy student, I definitely enjoy working on film as well as the live performance and music.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always been interested in that Foley stuff. I did music recording in college for a little bit, and Foley was just really cool. Just playing with like, I don't know, balloons and chains and stuff. It's so interesting.
Yeah, I was pulling
Um,
apart like a fishing rod and getting like kung fu sounds and all these. It's fun to come up with stuff like that. It's a whole new ball game, but it's a fun job.
that's wild. So you got your start in the Sacramento music scene about what, 10 years ago?
Yeah,
A bit
probably.
longer,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, a little longer maybe now, 10, 11 years. Yeah, went
So
by
so
quick.
how did you get pulled into playing music? Other than dreaming about doing it, like a
Yeah,
passion.
I always enjoyed messing around with the keyboard. My uncle was a keyboard player. In the
Wow.
80s, and he actually got to tour with Bon Jovi and a lot of different groups like that. But so that was always an inspiration to me to get into it. And then eventually I used to go over and to the local thrift stores that would be selling pianos, and I would just sit in there all day, and they would just let me play the pianos. And a lot of the times the pianos would sell after I played them, so I think that's why they'd let me play them because people got to hear them. And then one day,
Good luck.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, just because when they're sitting there, people like to look at them, but people are afraid to touch them. As a kid, I wasn't nervous. It's one of those, young and naive, but full of confidence, I guess. And I'm gonna go play this piano. And then eventually, this older gentleman, Bill, he came in and he hired me for my first real piano gig, and it was actually playing at pizza parlors at different honky tonk venues, so that was kind of different. But the way he announced me, he's like, "Oh, I walked into the thrift store and I saw this 13-year-old beating the hell out of the piano, so I had to invite him over because I was doing like some boogie woogie, Jerry Lee Lewis, like beating up the piano, some like Little Richard and all these like old '50s rock groups. So I think no people just weren't used to that, seeing this little kid.
That's awesome. They
But
let you get away with it until you light a piano on fire.
yeah, that's when I got kicked out of it. Not, but
um, so you want to tickle some ivories for us and show us what you got?
well, hello there, my old friend. Not so long ago, it was until the end. We played outside in the pouring rain. On our way up, we started over again. Living a dream as though you're on top. My mind is aching and Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Well, up and down the road in our worn down shoes, we talking about good things, yeah, we're singing the blues. You went your way, I'll stay behind. We both knew it was just a matter of time. Living a dream as though you're on top. My mind is aching and Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Oh, here we go. Wasting time, we're alive today. Turn up the past, there ain't no easy way. Times between us are means to an end. God, it's good to be sitting together, my friend. Living a dream as though you're on top. My mind is aching, Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Yeah, it's a little Stevie Ray Vaughan for you. Can't go wrong with Life by the Drop. That's always been one of my favorite of Stevie's, so I figured I'd, as I said, going through a few of my personal favorite songs and inspirations. Gotta keep this water up because it's cooking outside. I'm sure you all know that. Alright, I'm gonna move it down to, these are a few more tunes here, but these are gonna be songs that I wrote a while ago, an older one and then a newer one. So this first one is it's called Hypnotized. Grown as a child, I knew I would Yeah, so that's the original there. It's that's the applause part. And moving on down the line here, I'm going to go to a song that's a little more recent with my group What Rough Beast. You may have heard of us around Sacramento area. This is one that me and my guitar player, Keith Filson, actually helped me write this one. So, yeah, Keith's definitely one of the best lyricists, I would say personally, that I know. So it was definitely an honor to work with him, and I'm excited to hopefully get some more stuff with him coming out later this year for you guys to check out. So this next song here is called Mountain Misery. You're as cruel as mountain misery. You're as sweet as tangerine skies. You're as cruel as mountain misery. You're as sweet as tangerine skies. As the rock keeps turning, what are you waiting for? An avalanche to fall right into your shoes. Can't take the high road from behind closed doors. Can't live a lie till you seek the truth. Settled eyes, black lies, watch as your day falls through. They throw away what they say, they've got something to pin on me and you. Full of pills, man's quills, stone burdens, they're crushing you. You're as cruel as mountain misery. You're as sweet rock keeps turning. What are you waiting for? An avalanche to fall right into your shoes. Can't take the high road from behind closed doors. Can't live a lie till you seek the truth. Yeah. And that one's called Mountain Misery. This is some live streaming stuff, so you'll hear a hiccup here and there. But as I said, yeah, Keith Filson helped me write that one. Great songwriter. And now I think I'm going to take you to some of the inspirations when I first started playing piano back at that thrift store, beating up all those old Wurlitzers and Baldwins that I could find around. So moving on, this is going to be one that I used to play back in the day, one of the first ones I knew. It's called Hit the Road Jack. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back here no more. What did you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back here no more. Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'll have to get my things and I'll go. That's right, now hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Now hit the road, Jack, don't you come back here no more. Now baby, listen baby, don't you treat me this way. I know I'll be back on my feet one of these days. I know you don't care and it's understood, so I get my things and I'll go. That's right, now hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Now hit the road, Jack, don't you come back here no more. I said 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and you're deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and you're deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store, 'cause I'm your ice cream man. I'm a one-man band. I'm your ice cream man. I'll be good to you. I'll be good to you. I'll be good. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. No, hit the road, Jack, don't you come back here no more. Don't you come back here no more. Don't you come back here no more. Yeah, little Ray Charles. Can't forget Ray Charles, you know. To me, one of the greatest R&B singers, soul singers, writers out there, so. Moving on down the line here to another great pianist, I would say. Taught me a lot about boogie, this one. this song? Great Balls of Fire. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I left in love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and you moved my honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me baby, ooh, that feels good. Hold me baby, I wanna love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I'm feeling nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Well now, kiss me baby, woo, I'm feeling good, hold me baby. I wanna love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. I chew my nails, I twiddle my thumbs. I'm feeling nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Yeah. Hot hands. Yeah, and like I said, growing up with some Jerry Lee Lewis stuff, that got to throw that in there. Can't go wrong with some good old boogie woogie. All right, and I'm gonna play a song by Mr. John Denver, someone I feel like everyone knows and everyone loves, but they just don't listen to him much more anymore. So, yeah, this one is called Country Roads. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain and Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing in the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories, they gather around her. Miner's lady, a stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty was painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. Radio reminds reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down those country roads. Yeah, a little John Denver for you. Can't go wrong with that one. I know a lot of people are misplaced from their homes with all the fires going on there, so hopefully eventually you'll be able to get back to that place you like to call home. I'm gonna leave it with one more song here. The last list of inspirations here. I got plenty, but this one is by Mr. Elton John. If you feel that it's real, I'm on trial and I am held in your prison like a coin in your mint. I am dented but spent with high treason. Through the glass high thrown is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot of control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. With the glass high thrown is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot of control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me through the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Oh, 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 yeah.
That was an awesome set, dude. You just played like a ton of my childhood, like Ray Charles, Jerry Lee Lewis. Like, Man, dude, growing up as a kid, my dad had this like really old white 1960s car or something like that. And it only played cassette tapes, and all he had was those kinds of things on it. And it was just this old little rock and roll kind of feeling for my childhood for a while. And you just captured all of it.
Yeah, man. Like a little stroll down memory lane, all those good old fashioned rock and roll, right? Was Bob
Yeah.
Seger says.
Yeah, it was just that was awesome. And the songs that you actually wrote yourself were fantastic. Mountain Misery had that line about the tangerine skies, and we've just been kind of right now while we're filming. There are fires around Sacramento, and the sky is completely blotted out, and it just was a nice. I don't know. It made it sound less horrible than it is. It made it sound pretty. I'd like to thank you for that one.
Yeah.
And your song Hypnosis or Hypnotized was really good. I liked that one a lot.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Uh,
Yeah, takes a lot out of you to write, try to write something meaningful like that. So I appreciate that you actually,
yeah. I
I
tried
appreciate it.
dipping my toes in songwriting. I cannot do it, so I definitely appreciate it. That was
Oh,
fantastic.
oh yeah, man.
Um, so yeah, thank you for being on the show. And I'd like to thank the crew for making us look and sound pretty. Because if people don't notice in the background, you have a recording thing, and you're doing your own audio, but it's going to go through more mixing, and they're going to make us look prettier than we actually do. I don't know. um, Hollywood magic, Sacramento magic. Uh, and I'd like to thank you guys, the audience, for continue to watching this, because this is why we do it. We want to show you guys the really cool music that we have here in Sacramento, and you guys watch it. You eat it up. You enjoy it, and that's beautiful to me. So thank you.